What's up, folks? What's going on? It's Tuesday night. It's Tuesday, right?
Tuesday
Feels
night,
like
yeah.
a Monday.
Yeah.
Feels like Monday.
Talking about that, man. What's going on? We got a lot to talk about today. It went down this past weekend, and we got some big stuff coming up this weekend. You know what I'm saying? First of all, we want to say congrats to 4TL on the championship. Congrats to, is it Gucci Puffs?
It was Marino's Wranglers.
Oh,
We thought JD had won one, so we had to go win ourselves one. We had to go win ourselves a little.
yeah, I want to show the title. Yeah, congrats. My bad. On the title. Five
Yeah,
man.
you're good. You're good. They
So,
just they just throw out names.
congrats. Y'all won with 7 people. Big shout out to that because that took a lot. How many games y'all play?
We played five. We played five. We went 5-0, but yeah, it was tough with 7 people. We had 3 people going both ways. And yeah, it was tough. We wish we had another guy or two, but we got to the championship. We're like, we're here now. We might as well just finish it out. We're
I got.
cranking. And
I gotta say something right quick. And you know what I'm saying? I'm being more vocal that like certain quarterbacks in league say, you know who I am. No, nobody know you, man. You ain't won championships since I've been playing in Northfield A, B, C, D, E, F, G leagues, motherfucker. Nobody knows you. I'm sorry if it feels offensive, but do something for somebody to know you. You can't say you don't know me unless you talk in the streets. But nobody knows you as far as play because it's been asked. Back to you, Chip. I try. People don't want to
damn, he's calling. I know what you're talking about.
He's
talk.
calling somebody out on that Chicago shit talking that page, right? That's what you talking about? That was a lot of talk
I
before.
heard. I heard when I came to Phil Saturday. I heard. I heard this twice. Actually, I actually heard it in my own ears. No, I actually heard it in my ears. I heard it from another person. Then I heard it from another person. This is 3 separate occasions. You know who I am. When you say you know who I am, people should know who you are. I'm thinking like who are you, the weed man? Like,
Just
two
out there
pretend or
talking.
something? You know what I'm saying?
Just out
They
there
just-
I
talking.
want to know who you're talking about, to be honest with you.
You don't know who I'm talking about? What quarterback in the league would say that?
I mean, there's a couple.
Hey, they did their thing though. They got to the championship, so that's all I gotta say.
And you know, I can't call him that he ain't, I don't think he works in Santa Claus. That's another topic, another situation. I'll get to that. But
Oh, we know you're gonna get to that. We know that you're gonna get to that, especially with the games coming up.
Exactly.
So,
The game's coming up
tell
this
them about
weekend.
Santa Claus. Bring this bag. Some snow. Shit, we know.
hey, I think I might bring some fake snow for the booth, but that's
You said gloves last week.
gloves
But
too.
yeah. Okay.
Snow cone.
And we just got to stop
Nice
sleeping
out.
on VGs. That's all I have. That's all I got
Nice
on
out.
this weekend.
Yeah, they ball.
VG's had a good listen. It was a good tournament. I
Yeah.
want to say shout out to VG's for making it to the championship. Shout out to New Wave for having a good weekend. Not the finish they wanted, but
Yeah.
thank 4TF for that. And then thank everybody else. Like I said, it was a good tournament. Brotherhood, Shy City Boom had a good outing. They played pretty well. Spartans came out to play. I know there was a disqualification out there between them and Polar Bears. That was kind of an unforeseen incident. I don't know what would have happened between Spartans and Shy City Boom, but that probably would have been a good game to watch. And we were unfortunately taken away from that game. So that VG's Shy City Boom game, that was pretty much a pretty good game. But like I said, all in all, it was a good
I
tournament.
didn't get the controversy that happened with the Spartans. What happened with that?
There was a game-winning catch by Jamon Allen, and then he was walking off or running off, and he did a flip over somebody. I mean, we've seen worse. And then the guy pushed him, and something happened. Sidelines came, and instead of kind of finding out who kind of came on or what happened, the game was over. They disqualified both teams.
Yeah. And they just won, so they would have advanced, wouldn't they?
Yeah, Spartans would have played Shy City Boom to see who played VGs.
Wow. That's
Yeah, it was
terrible, man.
like I said. I mean, I think that was the only thing in this weekend that was kind of like, man, what the hell? Other than that, the weekend was great. A bunch of great games. The 5-man was awesome. to watch, especially on the live, having kind of that spread out look and to see all those teams and all those players playing. That was pretty cool to see. So, man, shout out to those guys playing 5-man and 8-mans this weekend. That was a hell of a lot of games. Des, I know you played in a shit ton of games this week, so shout out to you. I know you're sore probably still. So, man, like I said, a good all-in-all tournament this weekend, and shout out to everyone that showed up. Shout out to Giuseppe as well. Thanks for putting on that tournament, man.
Next time we get expensive ass tacos. But that's another.
They was good though. I'll give it to them. They was good.
It was good. It's inflation. We understand. I think.
Yeah. It was definitely, like I said, looking forward to this weekend, which is awesome. It's two weekends in a row. We're gonna have some great football, man.
Yeah.
Eights is dude. Eights is really looking good these last 2 weekends, or these next 2 weekends. I'm sorry, this weekend coming up. We got a bunch of games to talk about, and I can't wait to get into these games and see exactly what everyone's picks are. Hendo over here, I don't think anybody really wants you to pick them, but we'll see what you
pick. With the Phantom Train. I'm picking because we go deliver like I ran a vote for the tournament. But let me tell you this. Let's go back. Let's rewind. And we already talked about this for the show, so they don't surprise. Yeah. I did want to point this out. So I'm watching, and I don't know if he was on here time we was talking, but I'm watching the game. I think the big turning point for the tournament was a big play the Black Shirts got right. I mean, Black Shirts 4TF got right for half.
He said Black.
Hey, that's because of it's a Black Shirts fan.
Yeah, right.
Right before halftime, and it was a certain substitution. And we all saw that. We saw Tommy. No disrespect to Tommy, but he should be in the spread at that point, rushing, period. Like, sorry, that's just me as a coach talking. He doesn't provide the speed, and it allows too much time for Reggie to throw the ball and find Tate, which is an awesome goddamn catch, by the way. Tate, shout out to you for making that catch. Nice as fuck. Like, one of the best catches I've seen this season. But I think that was a turning point for New Wave. I think if you get a better speed rusher, and it's no knock to him. Let's be real. Like, there are faster rushers that could have been used than him in that situation. It's situational football. So I just think with 14 seconds, though, regardless of what down it was, I think that should the speed rusher, and that game would have been 0-0 halftime, momentum for 4TL, went into halftime, and instead of y'all being like this, coming out even and still fired up, it kind of like took the momentum out of y'all when they got that. It's like, damn. And it kind of like switched, it changed a lot for the rest of the days.
Yeah, no, I think every time we've played them, it's been a one possession game. So, you give up something like that, then you give some guys like that the ball again to start the second half, you putting yourself in a hole. And at that point, and especially a game with the emotions is high like that, you can't get that team that, especially before halftime. I'd rather win in 0-0 than, down 8-0, because I believe they made the kick too. So down 8-0, that put us in a hole, and they got the ball back, if I'm not mistaken. So
we got
hell of a throw by Reggie. We give Reggie shit a lot about, he ain't supposed to be back there throwing the ball, but shit, he made a good ass throw. And then Dante, I know people get on him a lot about, hey, he be out there dropping shit, but he ain't dropping when it matters. So
yeah, he covered that up. Held on.
Hell yeah, that was a good ass catch.
That was the best catch. Like, you can't. I think after that catch, you can't judge my man's hands.
Yeah, no, that was big time. That was big time.
You can't judge the hand because that boy,
especially in a game like that, was big time.
He made me stand up at the crib. I got up on my seat. God damn.
He made me want to sit down, but two
sides.
sides.
It got kind of quiet over there after that. That was huge.
That
when you have a momentum swing in a big game like that between two teams with you know what I'm saying, it's already a heated rival. It's people that already, they're friends off the field, and so all that tension and all that talking before the game. So it was a big game for both teams, and that was huge coming in right in the half. The momentum picked up. We just rode it, like I said, and the outcome is the outcome. So, like I said, it could have gone either way. It went our way. That catch was huge. Great throw, great catch. You can't say anything else about that. Like I said, I think you got a highlight video, Hendo, but you don't want to play it.
I think the music is going to cut the show off live. So,
like it did before.
Like he did last time when he did with the wave, right?
Yeah, I had to start it back all over. So if it was done with like just an instrumental, I could have played it, but I'm not even gonna risk it, was definitely some highlights. But I gotta give a shout out to like United, Shot City Boom. What's other teams participated? The Polar Bears.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Polar
Polar
Bears,
Bears,
Did the Polar Bears run
BGs, of course.
offense? Like counter offense? Did they run it?
United
yeah.
was out there. T-Man was slinging that thing.
Yeah,
Brotherhood.
T-Man, that's old school. Donovan McNabb.
Bro, he was darting it up. Hendo, I swear to God,
T-Man
I'm
over
saying this
prop.
on live right
T-Man
now.
was Santa Claus.
I'm saying this on live right now.
T-Man
Hendo,
was Santa Claus.
T-Man, Hendo is he's got you back, bro. He thinks that you probably top 5 in Hendo's top.
I take T-Man over Santa Claus.
See what I said? Ty, he was saying it all weekend. He was trying to convince everybody else.
And let me tell you something. When you see United play, you see a guy control the offense. Now he don't have as much talent as the Phantoms, as a former Black Shirts team, not even as a New Wave team, and not even 4TL. But if you give he didn't got control of the offense. If you give a guy, I seen him play even when I got in the league 10 years ago when he won championships in the league. He has one. And he plays with the talent he got. He's a loyal dude. I mean, give him some talent. I mean, you'll see a different style quarterback. I mean, he'd probably average more than 6 points.
He stands in the pocket and delivers it
For
while
more
getting
than
hit.
6 points, I would hope so.
I'll tell you that much.
Santa Claus was giving up 6 points to 12 points and we only get 6. But that's a different story.
Santa Claus, fucking. He's gonna deliver me a present this weekend when I get.
By the time the show over with, we gonna figure out who he talking about.
No, that's crop. That's crop.
Oh yeah.
He said crop is Santa Claus, but he's giving gifts out by giving interceptions. But he's about to give me lunch.
I should have put that together.
You know who crop is. Dance. We know who crop is. Ho ho ho.
But like I said, T-Man stands in there and delivers a ball even when getting hit. He's tall. So like I said, I saw a couple balls this weekend where I was like, damn, put it right on the money.
Right though, he delivered. He put some velocity on the ball. You give him some talent. I honestly, all bullshit aside, I'm curious to see how he would do with talented ball players because he moves the United team, and I don't know none of those guys. Like I think it was one dude that was good that he played with VGs now. So will he do whatever he got and make it work? But if he gives some talent, I'm kind of curious how guys would look. That's just me. That's what I saw.
So speaking of Spartans got kicked out, you think Spartans would have made it to VGs?
They would have had to play Shot City Boom.
Yeah, they would be Shot City.
No, the way I heard about it, Shot City Boom was rolling that Sunday. So they got a lot of guys. They got a lot of guys, with some talent. So I don't know. I couldn't see. Yeah, the way they was rolling, I feel like Shot City Boom probably would have had them, but not really sure. Spartans, they got a lot of guys who've been playing for a while, so that would have been a good game to see, but we got robbed.
Yeah. So and now, Shot City Boom, they sat, VG sat. VG's played Shot City Boom, then we played, right? Do you feel that after that game, our game right there, you guys had to play VG's right away? Do you think the VGs had the momentum right there, and you guys just lost it? I mean, because like I said, it was still a good game between guys, but they came out the gate and scored on you guys right away.
I think they were kicking us while we were down, and that's what you got to do to a team like that. And even vice versa, if it was the other way around, we would want to kick them while they were down too. Just came off, a tough loss, and in a game like that, anybody who would have lost that game, it would have been like, damn, you thinking like now, because now you thinking later, hypothetically, we do beat them. Now we got to beat these motherfuckers twice to get, where we want to get. So yeah, that right. VGs took advantage of the moment, and we didn't. So.
Well, what's crazy is you're absolutely right. I mean, you go into that game and you're like, man, we win this. You got double dip, but lately double dips have been like it's like nothing. You know what I mean? You've been hearing a lot of teams do it lately. We talked about it even right before the championship game, and was just like, listen. If we don't win the first game, the second game is going to be a lot harder. Plain and simple.
For sure.
Okay? They're riding the momentum, and we've seen it happen. I mean, like I said.
That was a good game. It could have ended with them winning.
Absolutely. Oh, absolutely. It was a great game. VGs came out. Like I said, VGs is a very, very sneaky team. Vince he's shut up a lot of people this year.
He's balling.
Keeps on doing it. And my hat's off to him. Like I said, he keeps on putting it. They have calls. He's out there. He's running that offense. And it's not like he started spread in Chicago. but they at least have made it to where people are starting to say we can do that too.
Yeah.
And that's what it's all about. Like I said, it's a good thing to see, and hats off to them. VG's had a great tournament. They've been having great tournaments. Keep that shit rolling, man. They got a hell of a game this weekend against a new wave team who.
No, they play much first.
Yeah, they play Wild Bunch first, and then we play the winner.
Oh, I'm sorry.
VG's. Yeah, we play.
I mean, unless you already picked them to go over Wild Bunch, then that makes sense, you know. But
I am, but we'll save that for later.
Oh,
sure. Save that for later. Dude, I'm telling you, man. They waited a week. They got it pushed back for a reason. Please don't tell me they got that championship pushed back so everyone's playing in one weekend for no reason. You know what I'm saying? I know Windy City did it for a reason.
You better beware of the hammer. Because they're gonna show up with something. But
it wasn't just Hammer, it was VG's and Hammer that wanted that weekend pushed back. So they both better come out ready to just sling it because they got an extra week.
I think it'll be a lot of good football this weekend. I think the emotions will be like I don't want to discredit the championship game, but I feel like the emotions from the 4TF New Wave game were so high, like it's kind of hard to match that. But I feel like this weekend, that's gonna be like that every game. It's gonna be back and forth, and because it's been back and forth all season in NFE. So I think just with the playoffs and everything, it's gonna be a good ass weekend of football.
I'm glad you said that. Do you think that it's been that competitive this year because there's been a lot of moving around, different pieces, on different teams?
Yeah,
I think people not showing up all the way because there's been teams. I mean, Hammer forfeited 1, 2, I don't even know how many.
3 games.
You had people not showing up for Wild Bunch, people not showing up for Black Shirts games. I mean, it's been a crazy year in NFE, and it's been competitive as shit. It's going to be fun to watch. But do you think that kind of changed kind of the scene in North Italy?
For sure. After the Dome tournament, even kind of leading up to then, we were creeping, slowly creeping our way up there. We still weren't where Phantoms, Black Shirts and Windy City were, but we were creeping our way there. And then obviously after that, we felt like we were, the hottest shit in the Midwest. So I think that made it more like, all right, we're not going to keep losing to these motherfuckers, and Dom going to be on Facebook posting about us all week. So I think that made it a lot more competitive. And then with that being said, it also put a target on our backs, because you see when we lose too, that it's everybody throwing that shit in our face. But that, that's what we wanted. That's what we signed up for. So I think that, and just everyone, like you said, people being like, oh, well, I'm going to go here because I think we're going to be better than so-and-so. You know what I'm saying? So I think all that has played a factor into this season being probably one of the best it's been since I've started playing.
So, it's been fun to watch. Like I said, I mean, other than the forfeits, that's the only thing that I would say. Who knows with those games if they show up? Like I said, they're going to show up this weekend, I believe. I'm hoping that they show up with all the guys. I'm talking about Windy here because like I said, the standings are the standings. We've said it all year. A lot of people wait for the playoffs, especially Windy. They're a playoff team. We'll see what happens. Yeah. It's kind of set up for you guys right now to go against, like I said, VG's or Wild Bunch. And on the other side, you have Phantoms, Black Shirts, and Windy City.
I wouldn't wish that side of the bracket on nobody. And that's what I'll be saying that even in the chat, like, shit, I would hate to be up over there. And it was decided by one game. Like, if we would have lost that game, I think against VG's was the last team we played, we'd have been on that side of the bracket. And we might not be feeling as comfortable as we are now. But, I mean, no shade to VG's or Wild Bunch, but I'd rather play them two than any 3 of those fucking teams on that other side. So,
yeah, no, for real.
That's how close it was this season, and that's what it came down to. So people say regular season don't matter, or whatever people say, but it's shit. If you on that side, you do.
It matters. I think Taki say the same thing.
You on that side,
matters at the end of the year if we're first.
You say you rather not play them on the other side of that bracket. I know, if somebody's coming to town, I know you wouldn't mind playing them. That's just a different story, though. Hey, Ty, what you doing, man?
I know what you're talking about. I just give a look.
He tripping, man.
But I think I really do think the last couple of years of NFB and just kind of the topper leagues that we've had in Chicago, it's all depend on the standings going into playoffs on who makes it to the championship. I really do. I think last year, I believe Phantoms kind of had an easier ride than Black Shirts. Black Shirts beat Windy City or Undisputed. And they rolled a nice little high going into that championship game and ended up losing. And that was hard. That was hard to do because you feel like you beat Undisputed and you're like, hell yeah, you riding in, and then you go against a team like Phantoms and they smack you in the mouth.
Jeremy, why did we lose the Phantoms that game?
Well, Crop gave 2 gifts to John, especially. John made one hell of a fucking catch.
Yeah, he made one cut.
I think the dude was sliding on his stomach and caught it on his back or something like that. I don't remember, but it was unreal. But yeah, he did give up 2, and we lost 8-0. Phantoms played a hell of a game. It was a battle, and they won an NFE. But it determined, like I said, that the standings determined kind of. Phantoms was able to sit there and wait and watch us and just kind of wait to see who they were playing.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you this, like I see most quarterbacks, and I'm gonna talk about the quarterbacks for a minute. And I'm gonna talk about from New Wave, Crop. I'm gonna talk about Padron. So like start with Padron. Like I think one thing I see when quarterbacks check the line, especially you going traditional, a lot of DBs in this league play off 10 yards, man. You have the audible throw screens. We got somebody like Malik and somebody's 10 yards off him. You give him the damn ball because he will make you miss. I see adjustments like that with Padron. Only negative thing I gotta say about Padron is like sometimes the tough gets tough and he's not getting that blocking. It get a little shaky back there. When you get as a quarterback, when you get tired of getting hit, you kind of like gotta brace yourself in flag games. You don't want to get hurt. But I don't even think that's a negative. It's just like you got to get to a person's mental as a quarterback and kind of rough them up. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, Padron gets rid of the ball. Padron got timing routes. Whether people say the same 3-4 plays, whatever you say, the shit you don't know what he's running. The shit works, but he's getting rid of the ball real quick on most plays. Don't too many quarterbacks hold the ball. With Dom, I'm gonna tell you this. So I saw this in a tournament. Traditional, you got Dez, and I saw this. And then I actually called you to the booth one time. One of those Sundays was playing like, dude, tell them to give you the quick screen. Like I saw guys line 12, 13 yards off you. You can't get the ball and run routes where receivers running into the guys who's lining 12 yards. You make him come up. You give him quick screen. You got to take what the defense give you.
Yeah,
and that's no knock it down. I know Don can't see over the line, but getting rid of that ball quick is important. I think he's more dangerous in a spread. If you ask me, when you got to fucking chase Dez, you got to chase Dom more. Then you got big fucking Alex like going down the middle of scenes, and then you got who's the other? Oh damn, I got a brain fart.
Magic Mike, can't forget Magic Mike.
Yeah, then you got X. That motherfucker X, he was killing in the spread one. You got him. Y'all got some weapons, but when you got big linemen and you can't see these weapons, like you can dance around and it's cool at the 3 linemen, but you want to get rid of that ball quick. And I think some aspects you gotta.
Yeah, that's definitely something we got to work on, got to improve on. So yeah, we talk about that a lot. What works, who works with who, what at goal line, who should be in, or should we go from spread to regular at the goal line? So it's a lot of shit we working on, talking about. We've actually started more team. We started some calls and stuff with the team. Everybody get on the call one time a week. Be like, hey, what so and so we got these matchups this week. What do we want to do? What do we want to work on? So we progressing from being that young, inexperienced, team to getting to where we want to be. So 1 week at a time, we getting there.
I would definitely hope that every team right now in the playoffs is looking at all the film that they had all year to kind of gauge what they're going to see on Sunday. You guys got a lot of film on VGs. They got a lot of film on you. You got a lot of film on Wild Bunch, or you know what I'm saying, and vice versa. So we'll see exactly who's doing the studying this week and see who comes out with what and who actually shows up for who, because I think that's all going to determine exactly how the playoffs show kind of come out as well.
Man, Des, if you don't get upfield, bro, I see you so many damn times running south. Just get upfield and take your 6, bro.
I got you.
I know you're trying to be electric and Man, sometimes just
I
take
got you.
your L, bro.
Yeah, no, I get that a lot there, man. Just if you can take the 5, take the 5. So that's the thing. I don't want to take the 5. I want that 5 to be
It's
40.
tough.
But
It's
yeah,
tough, but
no,
if you're running if you're running around for 15, 20 seconds and then the team needs you on the next play, it's
no, I agree.
pick and choose your
Got a lot
battles.
to
But
work
yeah,
on. Yeah. No, I appreciate it though. I appreciate it, especially coming, from a high
I think he
caliber
was hurt
receiver like
Sunday,
yourself.
I'm mid. I'm mid grade. I'm mid grade.
I was waiting. You caught the
He,
ball.
he's mid-grade going for the MVP voting. You son of a bitch.
Mid grade.
You caught the
He's
ball
out.
one time Sunday. I knew you was hurt or something. I'm like, I'll wait for like the move. I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah, no, the second.
I'm like, damn.
Second day, I couldn't. I was trying to force myself, but guys were like, man, it ain't even worth it. Even say we do whatever, and then now we don't got you next week, or now we don't got you the following week. So I had to take that to the chin. But that's on me. I wanted to play 8s, wanted to play 5s, but I didn't prepare my body good enough. So that kind of fell on me. So it hurt, but you just gotta work on it. Take it to the drawing board and know what I gotta improve on moving forward.
That's dope. So now we're talking about that. We can look into Sunday, the showdown
Let's start with these comp games.
comp
'Cause
game.
I want to see these games. I'm gonna be there all day Sunday.
Hey,
You want to see those games?
Hey, we should tailgate.
I'm gonna be there with my Oakleys on.
Cool shade.
You got to be in the booth for the comp because we're going to be in the booth for NFE.
What time do those games start? We got Revo. I think 11ish, around 11 or noon or
another
so.
thing. You guys got hold on. So you guys got Revo. How many games do you have to play to win the championship there?
Just I think just 1 or 2, because I know one team doesn't make it. We just got to win 2. Yeah, we do just got to win 2.
Okay,
so
you got 2 games there, and then you have to win 2 games for NFE. So you got 4 games that.
Yeah.
You guys got a busy weekend.
For sure. So we want to make sure we're ready for that. We got to make sure we're ready for that. So
we got that at Revo.
As Kenny, my boy Kenny would say, some Helen Kellers. I don't know who they are. I'm fucking with you, man. I'm fucking with you. We got
Super Friends.
No, Super Friends is on the other side.
You gotta get past next level, right?
We got next level. I think we got next level, and they have alphas. I was talking to David earlier today. I was chopping it up with David and shit. I think they got alphas, and then we got next level. So yeah.
So it's not gonna be it's not gonna be real easy for you guys. I mean, next level is not.
No, yeah. I'm talking shit.
And then Super Friends. I mean, they're 1-1 against you this year, right?
Yeah, they are. They took the first one. We took the second one. So yeah, it come down to this last one. Well, I'll wait till Sunday.
Yeah, absolutely.
What's the first comp game on the at Melrose Sunday? Anybody know?
I think that is Death Row and Washed Up. Death Row and Washed Up.
Is that the first one?
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong though, because it's only Death Row, Washed Up, FOTF, and Dirty Birds left.
Yeah. So
so Death Row and Washed Up, I think they're at the top. So chronologically, I think they'd go first. Yeah.
Well, with Dirty Birds and Washed Up, I mean, I'm not Dirty Birds, Washed Up and
FOTF.
Death Row, right?
Oh no, I'm sorry. Washed Up, and Death Row, and then Dirty Birds and FOTF. So yeah.
I wonder, who's winning that game? Death Row and Washed Up. Ty, what you got, bro?
I got it.
I got it.
Who you got, Ty?
I got Death Row. Yeah, I got Death Row versus 4TF, like how we were talking about.
Oh,
yeah, I got Death Row versus 4TF.
You think Death Row is gonna beat Washed Up?
I think they're gonna be Washed Up.
Listen, I like Death Row.
Uh-oh.
I like Dom. I like Josh. I like JD. I like those guys. Washed Up has surprised some teams. They've been coming out in a different kind of look. So they're not a pushover, and they beat Spartans. So I said last week I was thinking of an upset, but I didn't pick it. Okay, I picked Spartans instead. I should have went washed up. So I think I'm going with a upset, and I'm gonna pick it. I'm gonna pick washed up,
Okay.
and then I'm picking 4TF. We're winning the whole thing, though. By the way, so 4TF versus washed up, and 4TF comes out on top.
I'm gonna take my win right now with Death Row versus Washed Up, but then I'm gonna pick with you. I'm gonna say that you guys got this one too. Go back-to-back weeks, get championships. I think you guys got too much talent over there.
I think the Death Row washed up game will come down to if Death Row takes advantage of their experience. Because I know a lot of the guys on washed up, pretty younger guys, if I'm not mistaken. Some of them still in college. My guy DeAndre, though, if y'all let him, he was number, I think, 8 with us this weekend. Taller receiver, slim receiver. They let him have a field day. Death Row will be in trouble. But if they can contain him, then I think they got a good chance. I got Death Row. And then on the other side, FOTF, I don't even think that'd be close over there. And then in the championship, I got FOTF. I got FOTF over Death Row.
FOTF won it all on the way to the elite.
Who you picking?
Best picks counted as well.
Over.
Do I get a prize if I get everyone right?
I know.
I talked to Hendo. He's the loser of the group. So.
Hey, listen. I'm rolling with
the guest picks are better than Hendo's.
Hey, sorry, dog. I had to disappoint, but 4TF will be winning it all for the comp league. So that's just what it is. 4TF's gonna be winning it. I think that Washed Up got some good young players. I've seen them. If it's the same guys I saw last week, the upset Spartans, and it's a chance they could upset Death Row. Like you say, they got a Death Row's experience got to show. Because if it don't, the little young washed up team is gonna be in there. Kendall, shut up, man. He said anyway, never picking shit right.
He put so much thought into these picks too, and then I'm going Death Row, damn it.
I'm sorry, bro. I had to pick against you. You my guy though. I see you in the summer.
I do know I'm winning this bet Sunday though, but that's a later date. Not a later date in a few minutes. I'm winning this bet Sunday though, Mr. Stain.
No, I'm getting another lunch.
You ain't getting shit. I can't.
I'm sorry, Ty. I'm sorry, Ty. I got to get a lunch from Hendo.
You're not gonna get a lunch. You're not gonna listen. Let me tell you something. We played the same team in the championship and give some forgiveness.
So we going over the picks? Is that what we're doing right now?
Let's go to picks.
All right. First game is at 4 p.m. You guys got a late night. Okay. We're not getting out of there till 9 o'clock, maybe 10. All right. Just letting you know, guys, this Sunday.
That's the earliest.
Plan on staying up late. Okay. But first game
got off Monday, so
first game's 4 p.m. Vanilla Gorillas versus Wild Bunch. I already told you, no secret, I'm picking VGs.
I'm going with the Gorillas.
Damn it, I might have to change now.
Hey, no, you know what? Hendo was a good luck charm this week, man. So,
Well, Ty, what's your pick?
I'm gonna go against you. I'm gonna be sleeping on VGs. I mean, they had a good tournament, but Wild Bunch, I think they're fresh, man. I think they're fresh. They had a bunch of players out there at 5s. They had a bunch of players out there at 8s with bread addicts. I think they're rolling a little bit here. They had some confidence this weekend, Corey and them, they won this weekend too. So shout out to them.
Yeah.
Out there, Yep, they played 6-man and 5-man, so shout out to them. But they got some confidence up. I'm gonna take a Wild Bunch.
Man, Corey don't be showing up. I'm not picking Wild Bunch, man. I'll be picking Wild Bunch, and Corey don't show up and shit, man. Damn.
Des, who are you playing?
Who's Wild Bunch quarterback?
See, this is tough. I feel like VG's the spread isn't shit. That spread is tough to guard. So if Wild Bunch can't guard that spread, then I feel like they'll struggle. But Wild Bunch has athletes across that board, so I'm stuck. I'm gonna go with shit. Who's playing quarterback for Wild Bunch? Well,
that's what I was asking.
Yeah, who's playing quarterback for Wild Bunch?
So you have all right. So
Corey.
Corey's playing quarterback.
Corey?
That was Chris playing quarterback.
I was gonna say if you take Corey away from receiver, I don't know if I like that.
Yeah, I can't. He got to. That's not. Yeah, he got to be a receiver, and they got to be able to get the ball out to him.
I think you got to start out with the quarterback you started from the beginning. That's the guy that has to play. If you want to have a chance against VGs, you got to have that guy show up, and he's got to play. I forgot his name.
Tay.
Name is Tay. If Tay is the quarterback,
Tay's a quarterback. It's gonna be. It's gonna be. And I'm gonna say this. I watch film because I've been bored. You gotta get guys that are playmakers, the ball in the open field like the fucking Coreys. It's not but somebody that fast. You just if they wide open, just give them the damn ball. Let them get the yards after they catch the yak. Please. Don't hold on to the ball and let guys run into the defenders. Give them the ball, let them fucking juke or whatever they do, and take it to the house, man.
So you're gonna go with then who are you gonna go with, Des? Because I know.
Oh, my bad. Wild Bunch. Yeah, Tay's there. I like Wild Bunch. If he's not, then I gotta go with VG's. Vince and I'm gonna take that.
Okay. Then the very next game after that is Black Shirts, Windy City Hammer at 5. I'm gonna go with my guys. I'm going with Black Shirts. I think they're moving on. But I do believe Windy City's going to show up with their whole team, and I don't think that the forfeits helped them this year. I really don't. I think
hey, Ty, you waiting for it or something?
Ty, what's your pick?
I'm just seeing what Hendo's going to say.
I don't know what Hendo's
going to say. I am going to pick. I'm anticipating playing Wild Bunch. I'm picking Wild Bunch, or my Black Shirts. Sorry, my bad. I'm gonna pick Black Shirts. I'm gonna pick Black Shirts in this one. Hammer hasn't. I think they just think it's sweet that they're just gonna show up. So, Black Shirts are gonna stand on their business. I got Black Shirts. Said I'm screen recording.
You got Dez. I'm just gonna go last.
I got. Yeah. I think I've made shit more complicated than what it need to be. I feel like there's too many elephants in the room over there.
Yeah, no, go ahead because I didn't get into it and I wanted to. So go ahead. Because
I feel like it's too many elephants in the room over there in that red and black. But shit on the other side, shit, they ain't been there 3-4 weeks. So you can't just show up and expect to beat a team like Black Shirts. Though they ain't no team you just gonna show up on Sunday and beat. So
I'm all the guys show up if they don't go to co-ed.
Yeah, I gotta go with Black Shirts. I got to.
So, a certain quarterback does play good against a certain team to come out there recently, But it's kind of, I'm gonna point out something though. I don't think that Mr. Toomer had as many catches as he should this year or touchdowns. Mr. Toomer went from catching 20 touchdowns in the season to not being utilized right in that offense, and it depends on who shows up at quarterback and who's playing quarterback. If Hammer, sorry, it's going Hammer. I was not going with Hammer. I don't have no faith in Black Shirts quarterback, and I'm not gonna sit on live and act like I do. I'm not gonna do it. I'm going with Hammer. Jesus, I'm just gonna go Hammer. I love that they got some players over there.
Hammer's gonna show up. So you're betting.
Have a show with Nick. If Nick comes, I know Nick. They say he's been down. He hasn't been down time at point. Nick with 4 months off is better than the other quarterback on the side of the field.
Bro, all I said is we're gonna have the same argument. If you can sit there and say Hammer's gonna have all their guys, I'm saying if Black Shirt has all their guys, we already know what's already happened throughout the year. If playoff time comes, Black Shirts bring all their guys at 5 p.m. and Windy City brings all their guys. That's a good matchup. That's not a matchup.
It's a good matchup.
So, like I said, it's going to.
What's your point, though?
I believe Black Shirts has a better team.
I didn't say nothing bad about Black Shirts. I'm talking about the person on the center. I'm saying 100.
But you said he had good games against them, and
he had good game. He might have a good game. He might win that game. Who knows? But I'm going with Hammer. I don't have faith in him. I got more faith in fucking me and his playing at quarterback. Henry.
We have 3 Black Shirts and 1 Hammer. Next game after that is the 6 p.m. game, and that'll be New Wave versus, we say VGs or Wild Bunch, so one of those teams at 6 p.m. No surprise here.
Hold on 1 second. Tim said, what if Reggie QB? Then that might be a different story. I don't know. If Reggie steps up pocket and run, it might be a different story.
Yeah, so you don't even know who's going to be a QB, but you're picking against him.
No, I'm just saying. Somebody say I'm picking based on Crop being QB. If Reggie's QB, it changed things. If you mixing it up, to be honest with you, because you know,
Yeah, we don't have a crystal ball, so you just got to make your pick.
well, Reggie can run and do different things. It's just our crystal ball of Santa Claus back there. You already know the deal. So,
Except you need to have an eligibility sheet each week.
Yo, bro.
You gotta say if you in or not.
Like Tom Brady, who's on it every week for no reason.
Gotta sign that every week saying if you win or not, man. But yeah.
all right,
But yeah, so next game, New Wave and whoever we think is winning that 4 p.m. game. I see a lot of rumbling, a lot of talking on Facebook, and I'm hoping that doesn't seep into the bullshit. And I'm hoping New Wave comes out on top, because with everything that's happened, with them getting first place and them kind of showing up the last week, after kind of having a rough week before then, a rough couple weeks, they have a chance to kind of shut up a lot of people still. So let's hope that they do it. I'm going to go with New Wave, no matter either VGs or Wild Bunch. But I believe that if VGs does make it, like I say, that it will not be a cakewalk. That game will be back and forth for sure. And it will come down to the last possession. But New Wave.
I am gonna go with. I got someone coming out of the wild card there. I'm gonna go with Wild Bunch. I think they go and run the gauntlet, and then have to play somebody that starts with a P. What was it? Phantom Pack or Lil P? Let's see. What other team name will we get? I don't know. But then I think they come out and have to play us in the championship.
I don't want to say anything, but I feel like you're going to be watching with me.
I ain't going to be watching shit. If I lose, I'm going home. I'll tell you that right now.
Go ahead, guys, because Hendo wants to be last on this.
I'm going. You know who I'm riding with. We taking this weekend to the chin. Know we got to adjust. You know, we seen every team we've seen multiple times, so we just got to put our best game plan together and see, like, hey, we did this and this worked, and we did this and this didn't work. So I think if we bring all that together, we have the guys, we have the talent. It's just finishing and scoring in the fucking red zone. We, for some reason, we get there and we don't seem to score in the red zone. So that'd be big for us too. So I got us though, for sure.
So this time like this. If it's VG's playing, I think it's gonna be a good game. It's gonna come down to the wire. VG's, I don't know who they got a kicker. Who has
they do. I think Marlon's on their roster. Marlon's their kicker. I'm not sure if he was on that.
He missed one. Maybe, I don't even know who was kicking him. I ain't gonna lie.
You guys have your kicker coming?
Yeah, he's locked in. He's locked in.
I'm gonna go with New Wave. I'll tell you one thing too. There's a few things. I'm going New Wave. Wild Bunch win, and Wild Bunch play New Wave, and New Wave go traditional. I'm gonna go with Wild Bunch because I don't think you could. I don't care what happened in the past. You can't go traditional with those rushers.
Yeah,
it's a brutal game, and then Don being short already can't see. Now if you spread them out and make them chase you, different story. I see New Wave advancing, so we'll see what happens.
All right, so in that game, we're on to the next game. We're on to Phantoms and either Black Shirts or Windy. I believe Black Shirts, and I think Black Shirts are going to be Phantoms. I'm just going against Ty here because I can't go with them. I'm going with my boys. I think Black Shirts are going back to the championship. I believe.
Why?
Before I say it, hold on. All right, I know Hendo's not going to let me talk after this anymore, but I have a lunch bet on this game with Hendo, and I'm getting my free lunch again, thanks to New Wave last time, and now thanks to Phantoms, I'm going to get a lunch.
Let me let you know an interesting stat. When Santa Claus was quarterback and we all played with Santa Claus, a quarterback, Black Shirts averaged 6 points a fucking game. 6 points is not going to be Phantoms. I'm sorry.
I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit what you say, and I don't care that Padron doesn't have his fucking blonde hair anymore, and he's been killing it in 5 men. I don't care. I'm telling you right now, Black Shirts, everyone's coming. They're going to come together, and they're going to win me lunch.
Let me tell you something, Jeremy. if this Black Shirts team had the best duo that used to be there in Dante Bonds and Reggie, I would definitely go with Black Shirts for
And
sure.
guys,
And when it had the Kari in the secondary, you
And
minus their talent, dude, there's on the receiver side.
yeah, I know.
That's what
I'm just
wait,
quoting
hold
on
on.
who was on Black Shirts. By the way,
Wait, I'm going on the defensive side before I go over because the Kari's at DB. We take the Kari away, we take the Dante away, we take the Dez away. You see how much talent that is, bro? But you gonna sit and tell me a Phantom team that improves is gonna win? Why? Black Shirts got the same quarterback. Let's talk real football.
because they still have Reggie, they
Oh,
still
okay.
have G, they still have Brandon, they still have Leon, they still have who else? They got Nick Sunshine over there. They got
Look,
Santa
get the
Claus.
fuck out of
dropping
here.
off
You're
nine.
not talking. We talking about Dante Bonds, Dez, Dakari, Jeff, bro. I just gave you a fucking 5-star people right there with them 4 names. It's gone.
Man, just pick against them, man. We want see who's gonna have the free lunch.
I'm out of free lunch. I'm out of free lunch. I just want to prove that dude's my man Jeremy, my brother, snorted some cocaine before.
Thanks to New Wave, there will never be a free lunch because I'm just going to pay him back for what he paid me for if it happens.
It's going to happen, bro. I just don't see them making it past, Hammer Time, but that's just me. So I don't know. I know who you going with.
I got Phantoms that game.
Hey, at least Dez, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if it's the weed, Jeremy.
Dez just
I'm
wants to
gonna find you a better weed man, Jeremy. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna find you a better weed man. I'm gonna have to go to somebody legally and
There you go. That's a smart. That's smart.
Your record says it.
Officer
So
answer.
if I was Ty, I'd be worried about you.
No, it's not even the record though. But because
Your
what
record
I'm saying makes sense though. Anybody that pays attention to this flag game in the city of Chicago and what's going on knows what Black Shirts had before, and Black Shirts was dangerous. You even you could ask Padron the conversation we had. It was tough to even throw the ball towards those safeties. Period. You know what I'm saying? Now you don't have that. You think Padron is fucking scared to throw the ball? Throw it away from Reggie. Who's the other safety? Okay.
I didn't freeze. I'm just looking at you because
No, I thought about
they're
froze. I
they're
thought
1-1 against each other. So what are you talking about?
You said
It's
what?
not like they're 1-1 against each other this year. It's not like they
I
fight.
don't understand what the stats say. Who's the quarterback? The talent is lost. You're not gonna sit and tell me that they're gonna win. Jeremy, Phantoms is supposed to destroy Black Shirts. I said it live. Phantoms gonna get in their ass. Bang, bang, bang.
Okay.
Skeet, skeet.
Whatever you say, let's move on to the championship game
Okay.
because I think you're both wrong. Well, all 3 of you're wrong. Okay, you're wrong, but it's okay. That's my opinion. I love you guys still. We can agree to disagree.
Hey, so
on to the
I
championship
need to say
game.
one thing. Wait, Jeremy, say one thing before we go to the next game. And Santa Claus we trust.
Hey, if he gives me a lunch,
I'm
he's dropping the good presents off.
And Santa Claus we trust. That's we can move on.
In Santa Claus we trust. Come on, Crop. Help me out here, all right? I'll let you pick the lunch date. On to the championship. So I have New Wave coming out against Black Shirts. You guys have New Wave Phantoms and Wild Bunch Phantoms, I think was another mix-up. I believe whoever comes out of that Phantoms Black Shirts game is going to win. So I'm picking against the Wave. I'm going with my pick Black Shirts, but if it's not Black Shirts, I believe Phantoms is going to win.
Obviously, I'm riding with us. I think the key to beating Phantoms for us has been if we gonna have a shootout with them, then we not gonna win. We not gonna win the shootout because I think we got to keep it close and keep it where we don't get down one possession or whoever gets down more than one possession that game is over with for them. So that's what I'm riding with. But I'm taking us. We get 1 or 2 possessions away from you guys, even shit like 8 points. That's that you can score, but shit you got to make the field goal after that. If it gets 8 or more, whoever gets up by 8 or more, that's who gonna win.
And Hendo, you think that Cash is better than Cons and Rob over on Black Shirts right now?
Yep, I sure do. Cash has picked off Nick 3 times, of course. Next,
So you're saying Nick's going to be there for Wendy?
Nick's. I don't think Nick.
Are you breaking news right now?
I think Nick's definitely going to be there for Wendy.
Did you hear from the Tennessee Herald that he's flying in with his suitcase?
Straight straight to Melrose Field. I told him to bring a Coke because Santa Claus might be there.
Tell him pack light. He'll be leaving early.
No, I told him to pack a winter coat because it's gonna be gifts given away on the field. That's why I have
the way you're talking. He might as well get a hotel.
And, he's gonna pray. If he's gonna advance past the first round,
you know what, George? You better put George, call Hendo. He's got a room for you. He lives close. You ain't got to get a hotel. You can stay with him.
Hey, let me tell you something. It depends on who playing quarterback, whether they survive or not. But anyway, championship Phantoms is going down. Phantoms is going to win it.
Again, like I said, I believe that if everybody shows up for black shirts, you are going to have a tough.
You're putting all your eggs in the basket like you didn't play for this man at quarterback. I can't sit here and allow this to happen. You just said for sad last year we lost to Phantoms because Santa Claus gave John gifts. Shout out to John for just rolling his belly across the field 5 yards, catching sliding interceptions. So you're gonna go with the same guy who basically killed our momentum going into nationals. You're gonna say they're gonna win this season. That makes sense, but
all I'm gonna say is,
and he's still what's up?
Phantoms black shirts have gone back and forth each game.
That means nothing.
You don't have to listen if you don't want to. But
do you know why they went back and forth?
Hold on, they've gone back and forth each game. Now, if you go by that exactly what I'm saying, go back and forth, black shirts is going to win this.
Who's their quarterback, bro?
What if it's Reggie? If you're sitting over here saying Santa Claus,
okay, I'm quite sure the Phantoms going to game plan for Reggie just gets quarterback because Reggie killed last time.
No, you said I can't sit there and if that you can't.
You can't actually you put your eggs in the basket from a man that doesn't deliver. He didn't deliver for us last year. He didn't deliver in Nationals. He was shitty in Nationals, and you're going to tell me he's going to deliver this Sunday and get some competition that's been steady the whole season. I'm
going to put it out there right now. I believe that he's going to have a good game.
Against who?
If like I said, you want to sit here and say what ifs, okay? Well, if Ty goes off, they win the whole thing. If Dez gets the ball more than 5 times a game, watch out. It's gonna.
So you seriously comparing what Ty and Dez do with the cow they play, and you're gonna lowball them and compare them to Santa Claus?
Because I believe black shirts. You're gonna see a reckon. G had a hell of a fucking weekend this week. And
yes, G. You got people to get the ball. They can't get G the ball. G is one of the best receivers in this fucking Midwest, but he can't get the ball.
Okay. So you don't think that they'll change that?
When? How's it going to change?
Playoffs, baby.
Guys will come out of quarterback.
It is NFE playoffs. If you think you've seen it all, you haven't seen nothing yet, bro. That's all I'm going to say.
So G's going to come down and get in Santa Claus' body like, let's make these throws to G. Come on, man. It's not going to happen, bro. I got to be real. I don't play politics on the show. I'm just gonna say what it is. Crop suck. People in this podcast know he sucked, and they know that. Come on, man, he's been picked off. He's been giving away gifts. It's like a giveaway, a garage sale.
You're putting all your eggs in Crop's basket.
Hell no, I won't put no eggs in this basket. I don't got no faith in him.
Can somebody else back me up here?
This dude is gonna go off this week, bro.
Dude, like I bet you Crop's sitting at home right now. He's taking screenshots of Hendo's face.
Crop doesn't have the mentality.
And he's throwing darts in his backyard right now. I bet you his daughters are worried right now because Crop's running around the house.
No, you know what? Crop's not going to get it because first of all, Dre knows the ball and you're backing him up. I've been saying this the whole season, and Crop still give away gifts. I don't know unless he's been playing football the whole time and getting in shape and getting ready for this.
How many gifts has Padron thrown this year? I mean, I saw it.
How many? No, wait, hold on, time out. How many points has Padron put up for Phantoms this whole year? And the games went up with 20 points where he was blowing out. Let's start with Hammer game.
How many points has Windy City put up?
So
you got Windy City. You got Windy City fucking going.
I got the stats.
I don't even want to listen to you.
I got to see the stats right here.
Hey, Padron's hair is almost back to normal. So, like you said, you don't like Padron with his hair back to normal. Yeah, you seen him. Behind the back passes,
He's smiling a little more. He's got Sean back. He's got a little target there back on line.
Hey, so Jeremy, hold on. You know how many touchdowns Crop threw this year?
No, I don't because he split time with Reggie.
No, I'm asking. No, I'm asking.
I don't know.
He threw 8. So that's a lot of touchdown passes to throw against Padron.
How many interceptions did he throw?
I don't think he got the interceptions though, but I'm quite sure it's a fucking lot though.
I mean, I know he throws interceptions. Everyone throws interceptions, but
not everyone. No. Don't go there. Everyone throws interceptions, but he throws interceptions. Like bad interceptions.
Weren't you
Like,
supposed to have stats this week too? I mean,
I got stats right here. I got them all here. I got the leader in sacks. You know, let me see the sack leaders right quick.
Let's provide us with some of these stats here. Let's hear what these stats.
I want to see interception stats. That's what I want to see because you were throwing a lot of crops throwing up, and I think Padron threw a lot of interceptions this year too. I'm pretty sure that Vince has probably the least amount of interceptions this year, if I'm not mistaken.
I don't think I don't know if Gio's watching, if he got that, send some if you watch the show, but I do got the interceptions and Brendan G.
Yeah, from us, fans.
Yeah, four picks. Kendall, New Wave, 3.
Yeah.
Ty, Phantoms, 3. Reggie Haynes, 3. And Johnny, 3. So let me tell you something. Since we're looking at stats and you got the top interception leaders from Phantoms, what do you think that Santa Claus is going to do when you got guys as hawks on the ball? I'm just saying, Jeremy. You know stats. I mean, are we going TD passes? So for TDs, touchdown passes. You got Padron with 18, Vince with 16, Dom with 11, Crop with 8, Tay with 8, Tap with 7, and you got Reggie Haynes with 3, Trench 2, and Jared and Chris Dalton 1 TD apiece. You know, you right there.
I see y'all, Jared and Chris. Shit.
Got them one in. Snuck them one in.
Right.
Well, like I said, it's going to be a good weekend. You know, we go back and forth on here. I think we all got different opinions in the end on who's going to come out on top, and that's good. Like I said, that's something that we haven't had in this NFE of who we only had like 3 teams. Now you're kind of sitting here. You got New Wave, you got Wild Bunch that can make it. You got Phantoms, you got Windy City Hammer, and Black Shirts. It's great to see. It's going to be a great weekend. I can't wait to call it. I can't wait to see it. Hendo, I can't wait for a free lunch.
I just can't believe that you really think and believe what you believe. You know what I'm saying? It's good to have faith, but if motherfucking people come from the lottery and say, "Hey, I'm gonna give you a chance to win $1 million right fucking now," you would change your goddamn bet. Period. I gotta go with my guys. No, $1 million. Now you're trying to go with the odds. You looking at stats. You're not putting your $1 million where you can smoke all the weed you want and pay off your mortgage on Santa Claus. I just don't believe it. I don't believe it.
How do you know what my Christmas wish is? You keep peeking, motherfucker.
I'm just saying that.
He's about to deliver for me, especially with all your hating ass. Like I said, Hendo, you're gonna make Crop throw darts this week. I feel bad for Phantoms.
And when you throwing missiles like Uncle Rico.
He's going to come out there and he's going to point at the booth. Actually, you're going to be on the sideline for that Phantoms game. No. He's going to be pointing at you like.
It's not, honestly, on Bush's side, it's not even a hate thing. It's like the facts. You look at past stats, and you know it. He averaged 6 points in the past with a better Black Shirt team. So people that's out there watching thinking, hey, no, I'm not. I'm looking at what happened since he's been on Black Shirts, and he only had good games against Hammer. He never played good against Phantoms. Never played good against VGs. I don't even know. He played in the wave. I don't even know. Like, even alphas, if you put up 8 points, we put up 9 points because alphas. Hammer, he balls though. I can see Black Shirts probably winning that game because he balls out against Hammer. But when it comes to other competition, it goes down. So it ain't a hate thing. What people might think it's facts. And if you put me money, I'm going with against the odds because he doesn't play well.
Well, since we have New Wave and we have some represent Phantoms and Ty and Dez, let me start off with Dez. What do you feel is the key to this weekend for you guys to succeed and come out on top?
Kind of like we spoke about earlier, making adjustments on the fly. Like if something ain't working, don't just ride that shit out to the end of the game. Then now we looking like, damn, we should have did this. We have to be able to make adjustments on the fly, and I think that's what good teams are able to do. I think that's what teams like the Windy Cities, Phantoms, Black Shirts are able to do. They can make those adjustments, make those matchup changes and stuff, and that's what I think we have to do.
And Ty, same question to you. What do you think you guys have to do to kind of come out on top this weekend?
I think we offensively, I always look at an offensive standpoint first. I think we just got to get Padron rolling, get the ball in our guys' hands. I mean, we're gonna have some people out there, that he could just get the ball out quick and at least get up that first score. Once we get some momentum going, our defense will build off of that. Stuff like that. That's what I'm feeling. Just getting Padron going early and often.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I see both you guys actually picked offense, and it's like I said, it's good. But you guys got some tough defenses you guys going to be going against. With, like I said, you come out here, you have a Wild Bunch defense, you have a Phantoms defense, a Black Shirts defense. Do you believe that with the way that the NFE is kind of going to a spread, do you believe it's going to come down to defensive line play that's going to kind of stop these top, quarterbacks and the Padrones, the Doms, the Santa Clauses, the Vinces? Because they're coming, at least a Vince and a Dom are coming out in the spread, so you kind of got to play them differently than Padron and Crop. I feel like it's going to come down to the subs on that defensive line, how you kind of rotate them in compared to who you're playing. I really believe that this NFE is going to come down to defense because you have high-powered offenses, you have guys that can sling the rock and guys that can go get it. Let's see what defense comes out on top this weekend. It's going to be a battle. The trenches are going to be something to watch. The DB battles versus wide receivers are going to be to watch, and I believe that's what we're going to talk about. We're not really going to talk about the QB play. We're going to talk about the defensive matchups, and that's really, like I said, there's a lot of firepower on both sides of the ball. But those defensive lines this week, this is where they make their money. Let's see who comes out on top.
Yeah, no, I agree 100%. You rush the quarterback, you make them uncomfortable. Then it kind of makes the DB's jobs easier because then they get to rushing stuff and thinking stuff isn't there and, trying to force things in there. So I think it starts up front, whoever has the best push up front or, who's D-line, gets the best push. It makes it harder on the quarterback. Then that's when they start throwing those interceptions and making bad reads and turning it over on down. So, yeah, no, I agree. I 100% agree with what you said.
Because like I said, we have high-powered offenses everywhere, but I really believe it's going to be close games. It's not going to be blowouts anywhere. It's going to be tight games. It's going to come down to defensive battles, kickers. Like I said, Phantom has a great kicker. So does Black Shirts. They have good kickers over here. I'm not sure if Wild Bunch really has a kicker. And so, like I said, kicker is going to be huge this weekend. Defense is going to be huge this weekend.
It's going to be some good games.
Yeah, we've said it before. It's going to be a great weekend of football. It's going to be under the lights, too, which is very cool. And Northfield's first time under the lights. I know we've had other people do it, but it's first time for Northfield. And it's going to be really cool to watch. Like I said, it's supposed to be a beautiful day, too. So
there's going to be some good games. There's going to be some games this weekend. It's going to be a nice day. And it's going to be fun out there at Melrose. And shout out to Giuseppe about how you running things. It's gonna be cool up there in Northfield.
Yeah, they got a food truck up there, so bring your family for everyone that wants to watch. Like I said, the night games are gonna be live. It's gonna be a very cool game to watch. All of them. Like I said, every game is gonna come down to the wire. I believe. I'm hoping so, because that, like I said, that would just be an awesome Sunday.
There you go, folks.
Let the people know, man. What's his name? Kendall said who has the most TDs. Let the people know, man. I think he's talking about receiving. Are you talking about receiving? It was me.
It's receivers. So
it was Padron for the most.
The most receiving TDs was Ty, Alex Rose, Pat Cartwright. Alex Rose had 6. Ty had 8. Cartwright had 5. Kobe from VGs had 4. Reggie Haynes had 3. Joshua Lauren had 3.
Mike, what about Mike Miller? I know he got a couple.
These are stats that was given to me by Gio. He stopped at that. That was like 6.
Okay.
Yeah, the top 6. So only thing I did leave out sacks. You got Tosh. He got 12. Ryan Garrell 6. Chris from BG's got 6. Jordan Garrell
6. Damn.
Tron got 4. Damn, I know many Wild Bunch guys had get the quarterback like that. John Simmons had 3.
Josh had 12 compared to 6.
Wild Bunch, like I said, it's not gonna, man. Like I said, even though we pick against people here, you know what I'm saying. I hope people get mad at our picks. I hope people go out there this weekend and go, nah, you picked against me. We're gonna show something, because if not, it would be boring. Like I said, if you guys were just like, yeah, we suck, man, you're right, and we're just gonna fold, then it wouldn't even be nothing to talk about. It's why we do this every week.
Chip on their shoulder. They're gonna come out and play because we picked.
And I'm glad, like I said, that's what makes for good football, especially around here in Chicago. Yeah, we want to see good football.
Take the heat and come out and play. That's why I like it. Honestly, I know people get dumb shit on the social media, but it gives you something to come out and watch when people talk shit and everything, and it gives you that momentum. It makes you want to just come out. If everybody's in here like church mice and that's like, oh, he's a good player, oh, he's good, like that, it wouldn't be no fun. You're going out there, you gotta have a challenge. I was quite sure Crop probably tired of me talking shit or whatever. And if he plays good, he plays good. You know, it's just like football.
I just think it's kind of disrespectful. Like, don't you think when you talk about Crop over there, you're kind of dwindling the other guys they have around them. They have Reggie over there. They got G. They got all these athletes.
What team you know that quarterback won a game, won a championship?
Bro, they can win and lose a game, but so can athletes. They can win you and lose you a game. And there's
okay, but what quarterback has not a good quarterback that hasn't played well won your game? I'm waiting.
What are you talking about? Padron didn't play. Hold on, Padron didn't play great against Black Shirts when they won 8-0. No, that's crazy. Every time you play Padron, see, like I said, we go top five. We can say top five all you want, but you know, and everyone else knows here, the comp about Padron is if you get pressure, he'll give you that ball.
I said that earlier.
If you pressure on him, he'll give you that ball.
I said that earlier. But if it's not protecting him, he's gonna fucking put up 20 or 30 some points.
So he's gonna give this to what is he, Santa Claus Jr.? What is he just?
So he got better games than Crop has. Period. On the resume, you look at the resume. Padron has way better games than Crop. Let's be for real. Since he played with Black Shirts, you can't even count on one hand how many games Crop played that was good besides Hammer. Name them.
So you're looking at
them.
You're looking at his
besides Hammer has he played when they were good. You remember like
hold on. Crop has plenty of championships under his belt.
I'm not talking about Showtime. I'm talking about right now with Black Shirts, what was the best, most talented team he ever had that was better than Showtime. You had weapons. You can't sit and tell me that Malik and the Dares, all the guys that was there, you can't tell me those are weapons. You put up 6 points a game to board. It ain't about nothing personal. If you're a quarterback and you got those weapons, you put points on the board.
So we're not fighting about who has a better system. Okay, that's not what we're fighting about.
System. It's about
quarterbacks. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it has everything to do with the system.
How?
Yes,
how?
Because if you gave Padron the receiving core that Black Shirts has, hold on. If you gave the receiving core that Black Shirts has to Padron or to Dom, to anybody, I'm saying that they would do good. If you're giving the Phantoms roster receivers to Crop or New Waves, they're gonna struggle because of Crop. That's what you're saying.
Crop struggled with the Black Shirts roster. So what are you talking about? With that dominant Black Shirts team, he struggled. So if he
Crop would struggle with whoever he's thrown to. So
pretty much that's what he's proved. I mean, what has he done lately? I just asked you a question. Besides Hammer, what team has he played against good with Black Shirts where you say, damn, he killed?
Has he not made it to the championship? Am I wrong? Has he not made it to the championship before?
Black Shirts defense made it to the championship because we only averaged 6 points. So Black Shirts defense was shutting people out. You forgot about Dante Bonds and Reggie playing the safety position. You forgot about Cash the corner.
Exactly what I'm just trying to make my point. They can make it without him is what I'm trying to say. You just proved my point.
That's not the same defense. I didn't prove nothing.
They can make it the same
defense. But that's not the same defense though. How could the same Black Shirts tell me when you minus Dante Bonds?
That defense is not bad. Ask New Wave, ask Phantom. That defense is not horrible, dude.
I didn't say it was horrible. It's not better than the old Black Shirts defense. And if you think that's true, you're crazy.
But we're not arguing about that. That has
okay. So defense got worse. So how are you saying they're gonna carry this man when defense is not better than it was before? You think people are not scared to throw against this Black Shirt secondary? You got Reggie, who's very talented.
Hold on,
top players in the city.
Skip and Shannon. Go ahead, Skip and Shannon.
So you sit there and you keep saying that Black Shirts, they don't have good enough or as good a defense as last year. Okay, I'll give you that. But they are still a good team.
They are.
Wild Bunch, we're not picking them. You're picking them. He's picking them, but we don't know who's going to be their quarterback. Windy City, they forfeited 3 games. We don't know who's going to show up. New Wave is having trouble. We don't know what's going to happen with them. VGs, they're playing, they're doing good. Are they going to keep riding that? Who knows? Phantoms over here, they're doing good. Is everyone going to come in and play ball? They got a couple guys coming, like Tank hasn't played all season. Is it going to gel right? Hold on. There's question marks against everybody.
Not question mark with Tank. Are you serious?
I'm telling you, there's question marks. There's question marks in Phantoms too. Phantoms hasn't had a good season. They struggled. They have struggled.
Shit. And you said they're going to win? And then the defense is not better, bro. I'm sorry.
The drone has struggled all year long this year.
Let me tell you something. You ask anybody here that throws the goddamn football, the old Black Shirts team in general, they would tell you that defense was scary. They had athletes all across the board. Those athletes not there no more. Black Shirts not scary. Black Shirts still a good team. Black Shirts still got ballers with Reggie G, Brandon. You still got Leon them over there, but it ain't stacked, bro. It ain't stacked. Everybody has scattered, and you know this. That's why I'm surprised that this team is not better. Thanos teams has gotten better. And with Tank here, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? People have fucking blow the roof off that goddamn Melrose Field, man. Are you kidding me?
With Tank back, you have to sit one. They have a lot of guys over there. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm just saying it's a lot of targets. It's not always a good thing.
And they get the job done. But you have to not show me nothing. The Black Shirts team is not better than the previous Black Shirts team that was there before. There's nothing. And you can ask guys that people, people look at that old Black Shirts team like, damn, Malik Dez.
We agree that they're not as good as old Black Shirts team.
Jeff, everybody, Brandon, everybody. It was stacked.
Are they good enough to win? Are they good enough to win NFB is what I'm saying. I believe everybody has a shot.
Everybody has a shot. I think the odds are slimmer because they have a quarterback. Now, if you throw Reggie at quarterback, hey, now we might be talking something different. The better chance of Reggie, regardless of what you want to say, Reggie's an athlete. They have
somebody else want to say something here because I think he's
this is great. I'm watching this.
It's entertaining. You got guys texting my phone and shit. That's why I said you guys are like Skip and Shannon. They sound like Skip and Shannon going back and forth.
Yeah,
it's crazy because I feel like he just keeps throwing crap under the bus and forgetting everybody else on that team.
It's not though. A good quarterback is needed in flag football. That's why it's flag football. You throw the damn football. If Crop is delivering and giving the ball to the other team, it's not much you can do. Now, if you got Reggie who can run, you don't know what the fuck Reggie's gonna do. You know what I'm saying? You don't know. If Reggie can take off and run, Reggie's an athlete. Those are two different quarterbacks you gotta prepare for. If you got Crop at quarterback, put pressure. He's not mobile. Put pressure on him. No, if Reggie's at quarterback and Reggie decides to run, I mean, you gotta respect that. You gotta treat Black Shirts different. If Reggie plays quarterback, Black Shirts has a better chance of winning the championship in my eyes. You put Crop back there, Crop it's fucking diminished. And I'm just being real. People can get mad and say it's hate. It's not hate, it's facts. There's a resume. His resume is shitty. It's shit. And what has he done? And you know this. The 6 points he averaged with a great Black Shirts team. So there's nothing you could say to defend this shitty resume. If it's a job interview, I need a quarterback. I'm looking at this shit like, this is shit. I don't want it. I'm not gonna fucking hire this motherfucker to be a quarterback. I'm throwing that shit away. I won't bring me a quarterback in. That's what the fuck they're doing. It's as simple as that.
Well, like I said, Des said it. You have to adjust. Whoever adjusts this weekend.
What is that? What adjust the weekend?
What if they add Reggie? What if they adjust like you say and they add Reggie? We're all if.
And I think the game they beat Phantoms, I think it was a little bit of Reggie at quarterback, and he was running and doing stuff that wasn't expected. I remember that game. They put a little mix in there, which is good. If you think you're gonna go 100% with dude at quarterback, you're crazy. But I say this too: you're not acknowledging the fact that they lost a ton of athletes. First of all, let's talk about Dante Barnes, one of the best players in the city. Let's talk about him. Okay, you got him and Reggie. We lost Dante Barnes, right? One of the best players in the city of Chicago, right? Both sides of the ball, fucking leaping, receiving, playing safety, right? Big loss. Let's go, Jeff. One of the fast, quick rushers, right? There's no Jeff. There's no Dakari. We seen Cash pick off Nick 3 times in the playoffs last year, right? And playoff game 3 times, right? There's no Cash, right? Let's go back in the past. Let's go no Dez, right? These are fucking good players I'm talking about. And I'm only at 4 guys. Let's talk about Malik, who's a fucking dog that's got highlight reels.
Sean. Big Sean. Lyman.
Sean,
Line-
who has Sean?
Alton.
Alton.
I
No, bro.
understand.
Jeremy, you can't be Sean Alton. You can't sit here and tell me, oh, their defense is not that same defense. When you got Sean and Alton who was rushing with these guys, and we have Malik and Dez, bro.
Well,
I don't care what nobody say. If somebody sit and say that this Black Shirts team is better than Black Shirts team, they crazy. They going to hell for lying.
Well, let me ask the guys who actually play against it. So, your guys' opinion: this Black Shirts defense, when they're all there, is it a good defense? I mean, are you guys still looking at that defense saying, we gotta make our throws, we gotta make sure that we're doing what we're doing, right? I mean, you're not gonna sit there and say, oh, that doesn't have Dante Bonds over there and Jeff. You're still not gonna overlook them. That's all I'm saying.
Okay,
I think it's we can be more comfortable with the defense they have now. I mean, I do agree with what Hendo said. When you look to your left, you're like, fuck, I can't throw there. You look to your right, oh fuck, I can't throw there. Then I get what Hendo's saying. So I would say we are more comfortable with this defense, but it's not like they've given up a bunch of points still either. There's still some veterans on that defense who know what they're doing. But I do feel more comfortable playing against this Black Shirts defense than the previous Black Shirts defense.
Oh yeah, and I don't think we are disagreeing on that. I just don't think that they're a pushover still. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't just be like, man, they're not as good. I mean, yeah, I would say that, looking at the defenses, there's no defense that stands out this year.
Right.
Hasn't been.
Yeah.
Right. I was gonna piggyback. Yeah. Oh, who said that we love saying piggyback? It was RP like 3 or 4 weeks ago. He said, man, y'all love saying piggyback. I'm a piggyback RP off of what Jeremy's saying and off of what Tim's saying. There's been no real dominant defense this year. Our defense has struggled. There have been games where every defense has struggled. We do have some, decent offenses and stuff like that. I would say that, yes, that I'm not going to discredit this defense. They're decent. They're decent defense, but there's no dominant defense this year. And Black Shirts in the past has been a dominant defense.
Very dominant.
Yeah, I agree with that.
The Alton, the Shines, the Jeff. You got K back, bro. You had the man with the secondary with Dante.
Water Boy.
Hey, hold on.
Oh, you had some
Dez, who's the guy that's playing overseas now at DB that we had?
Josh.
Yeah.
Josh. Jeremy. Stam. Really? Josh was a fucking baller.
Josh was
No, he was tough. He was tough.
He's a baller.
He was tough.
You
I
put
like
him,
him.
Dante and Reggie. Cash wasn't there, but it was Gino on the other side. But that trio, that alone, and you had Aaron who could play free whenever you want to go. Dude, that's talent. You couldn't sit there. You had to find a weakness, and there wasn't really no weakness in the defense. On this defense, not saying the guys are trash, but the talent is not as like high octane like it was before. You got to sit and you can feel more comfortable. You can throw away from Reggie. No, Reggie has made his picks and whatever, but you can look at the other side. You could test the market on the other side. Back then, you weren't testing. It wasn't no market to test. You was fucking jumping in some hot water wherever you go throwing the ball.
And I think Reggie's playing more both sides of the ball now, so he's not going to be as efficient on both sides of the ball. I think, he does a lot of working out, and, they got good training programs and shit, but there's no way you can play 40-plus minutes. Fuck that. If they win the first game, now he got to play 80 minutes. So there's no way you can play 80 minutes at that high of a level that he's capable of playing at.
It's two great teams. You got to beat Hammer. Then you got to beat Phantoms, and you got to play some physical football. And now, not only that, you got Tank that from the North and South that's going to fucking blow the top off of fucking defense. Now, that old Black Shirts team, you have some challenges with Tank. Tank is a dope fucking baller. And you throw into a dope-ass safety, dope-ass Tank is a challenge. Man, all right.
Like I said, it's going to be fun.
You still got Ty. So you can quit with this bullshit you're talking about. I can't wait till Sunday. I damn near wish I was healthy so I could play Sunday. I'm gonna tell you something. It's gonna be going down Sunday though.
Yes, it will. It will be fun. We will have some fun.
But I'm gonna end it on that note. I'm not gonna. We're gonna have it in the booth. I know the booth's gonna be entertaining.
The booth is gonna be live.
The game's gonna be live. It's gonna be live.
The booth is gonna fucking be lit.
I can't wait for
y'all got up there. I might make an appearance.
You have to.
Oh yeah, for sure. I'll come there.
The booth is gonna be rowdy with the announcing. It's gonna be
It's gonna be a fun weekend. Shout out to Northfield for having this weekend. Like I said, I know New Wave. I hope you get one this weekend in Revo. Good luck up there. Take care of business, then come to Northfield Elite and try to do the same thing over there, man.
Yep. That's the goal.
Hey, good luck to all on Sunday, man. Y'all peace.
Phantoms, good luck to you too as well. Like I said, I got my dog in the race, but good luck to you guys. I really do appreciate you guys having a great year. But all you guys, NFE has been something to talk about this season. It was awesome to have a podcast every week or every other week to talk about this. I really want to shout out to everybody. Giuseppe kind of giving us this platform and kind of Hendo, you too, for letting us talk about this every week.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Shout out to all the guests we had. All the guys following us, making comments. Again, without you guys, this really wouldn't matter what we're doing anyway. So
Make
again,
this
shout
shit
out to
fun.
you guys.
Y'all make this shit fun again, man.
Yes, sir. People come out Sunday, y'all ball out, man. Appreciate y'all, man. Good luck to all.
And we're gonna be on next Tuesday talking shit again and see if Handel's gonna be talking about.
Yes,
I told y'all, man.
absolutely.
Coming back, baby.
We're also gonna give our MVP award out next Tuesday as well. We'll talk about the Sunday. We'll have some guest appearances to kind of end the spring out, and we'll get into summer ball. We'll talk about that. Let's see what kind of. I don't know if there's going to be an NFE for summer. Do we know that yet, guys? If there's going to be one, or are we kind of playing that by ear?
Not as of yet, no.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we'll talk about that. We'll kind of know more where that kind of direction is going in summer for Northfield. See who's playing where and what's going on.
Yeah.
Take opportunity, y'all. Sunday, let's do it. Play ball, y'all. Ball out. And hey, if y'all mad at what said in the show, hey, show them the field Sunday, man. That's how we do it, man.
Get tougher skin. That's what I say.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
Peace
Later,
out.
y'all.